the feeling, the essence of it. It's even more than a feeling. It's not like a feeling for you is an emotion, but it's so much more than even an emotion. And as you journey forward, you will understand this more as your consciousness opens. So that is what we mean by that. So yes, if you want to call it power and information for now, that's certainly what you can do, if that helps.
Well, you said as the journey continues, my understanding will expand, and I'll be able to get my mind around more of it. But yeah, this is, in a sense, quite a bombardment of information here today. And I really thank you for it. Certainly, you have anticipated much of what I've been asking. And when I ask a simple question, you responded with many aspects of the question, but gone beyond and presented things that I really hadn't thought of. And it certainly rounded out many of the pictures that I started out with. I'm stumbling around here, but thank you very much for all of this.
You're very welcome. And we have trouble expressing, as we know you have been told before from others, expressing what we are trying to get across, because words are words and they are very limiting. And so for us to use words to do so is somewhat frustrating on our part, because there's so much more out there. And as we said, once you start to learn how to expand your essence, then you will begin to you will have a deeper understanding of what that means and what we have been trying to say to you.
Well, what you just said, it strikes me as there will be a place in the book that will be along the lines of a preface to much of what follows in the book. That indeed understanding will expand as we do. Well, thank you very much for all of this. How's Sam these days? Towing the line pretty much?
Yes, he's on and off the planet. He's still with, sometimes he's with the ships, but he's doing a lot of rounds energetically with not only his kind, his collective, which is a specific collective of dragons, but he's in and out and over and around, and he hangs out with so many others that he's got a lot to learn, and he's doing a great job, and we're very proud of him. We're very proud of a lot of them that have a lot of us in the different collectives that have chosen to be physical here and other places, and because it's a choice that they have made somewhat, but it is also in part been a choice that has been made for them, so that they can grow and learn in different ways, just like the dragons of old. So yes, he's learning lots, and he's always excited to be back here, because he thinks it's such a magnificent place, which it is. And he hasn't had much to do with humans since he was young, but he hopes to in the future, before he leaves this time around.
Well, please give him my best wishes, and
certainly we will.
Yeah. Well,
again, thank you for this time. We are glad to be able to connect in this way, and thank you for listening and trying to open your minds to what we are trying to say. And we, as always, are working on opening our minds, our energetic and sometimes physical minds, to expand into where you're at, so that as we said before, we can all do the collective love thing together.
Good. Well, thank you, and many blessings to you.
And to you.
Well, that's it, folks. That interview became one of 20 such interviews that appeared in my most recent book. The book also contains a section on channeling and the specific steps that I take to assist individuals to become channelers. The final section contains what I consider to be the top 10 messages that the beings are telling humanity at this time. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the interview and that you found it helpful in advancing your spiritual growth.